morning. Welcome to the Arthritis Exercise Class brought to you by the St. Joseph County Commission on Aging in Three Rivers, Michigan. I'm the instructor, Cathy, with a CA Taylor, and we are doing balance and core today. And I know the enthusiasm out there is just making you just jittery thinking about it. Some of us love it, some of us don't. Okay, if you haven't gotten the senior connections for the month of February, just wanted to let you know that our virtual class schedule is on the inside. Excuse me. And just wanted to let you know that you can use the fitness rooms at both of the COA centers, okay? All you have to do is call and reserve a time. All the safety protocols are followed for that. And our schedules right now for the virtual classes are Mondays. Lynn is teaching chair yoga. She's also doing Zumba and Gold. It says Zumba and Gold. Zumba Gold via Zoom. Wednesday is Say Yes to Weights. And Thursday is Arthritis Exercise. Also, you will have chair yoga in the afternoon on Thursdays. Zumba Gold on Thursdays in the afternoon. So, the new schedule, which is not much of a change because of the COVID pandemic, is in the new senior connections. I think that's neat. That's a nice color, don't you think? Let me set this off to the side. Anyway, I think we found out about the restrictions before this went to press because we were going to go back to on-site classes. So, I'm going to check my screen and see who's making comments real quick, okay? So Bev is apologizing for not putting bubbles on my screen, and just a reminder, if you want to do my classes that I do from home on my Facebook page for Fitness Becomes You, my name is across the top of this virtual, and you can just go to that public site and the videos are there, okay? Alrighty, so let's see, balance and core entails tightening up the abdomen. It also entails tightening up the gluteus maximus. It also entails having a positive attitude about what you're going to accomplish today. Sometimes that's hard with this class, but let's go for it. Let me put on the music we're going to use, and I will be right back. Alrighty. I told you I was coming back. Let's start out seated. Ooh, the sun was out when I came down. Woohoo! Alrighty, let's turn the head side to side, stopping in the center. You keep doing that. I'm going to check my screen again. Turning the head side to side. Sherry's with us too, and Sharon. Nice to have you folks with us today. Yep, there's others of us. Some of us don't know when to quit. Okay, let's do ears to the shoulders. When I used the tablet for the virtual classes, it really makes me have an appreciation for what our youngsters go through doing virtual school. Let's stop. Let's bring the feet forward. We're going to scrunch the toes. We're going to do cat scratch with the fingers. Some of our youngsters and some of the older ones that are going through school virtual, all they have is a cell phone. or a tablet, or they have something and they have no internet. Excuse me. But there are devices available that people can get so they have a hotspot. That is so cool. Okay, let's make a change. Bring the feet back. Very gracefully tap the heels. Thumb circles. Going through a joint check. And reverse. And then make a change. Let's do a heel dig. Use the arms. Opposites attract. You did not see that. Open and close the fingers. You are already engaging your abdominals. Did you know that? That's so cool. Tighten them up a little bit more. Okay, and then stop. Let's touch the tips of the fingers to the thumbs. I have to get us moving. It's chilly down here. Okay, now make a change. Touch the thumb to the base of the fingers. Make sure you extend them out and then bring them back. And then stop. Let's roll the shoulders back one at a time. I need to have you engaging your core right now, so tighten up your abdominal muscles. Excuse me. And then forward. And then stop. Let's hold our hands like this. We're going to turn right, come back to center, and turn left. Oh, do not hyperextend. With this, keep your cheeks on the chair right now. Keep your abs tight. Now you should feel a little bit of the latissimus dorsi, very little of that. A little bit of the obliques. Those are muscle groups that are in the back and on the side. And stop, bring them down. Oh my. Too cold and too early for this. All right. Bring the arms out. You're gonna go down, come up, and come down. We're not holding it, we're just getting warm. You're probably thinking if she really wanted to get warm, she'd be up dancing around. Okay, let's bring them down. Oh my goodness. Massage if you have to, warm them up. It was a good day. I woke up with minimal amount of discomfort and not too much, except for the stuff I brought on myself in the last few seconds. Alrighty. Okay, so the feet are out to the side, the knees are out to the side. You're gonna roll your back. You are still breathing. Do not hold your breath. Okay, now gracefully, make your abs a little bit more tighter than they were. Take them off your clothing. Support your back. And now relax. Oh, I think I saw you relax. Don't try and hide that from me. All right. Now we're going to take and we're going to push the tummy out. The chest comes out, the tummy comes out a little bit. The back is arching. Okay, relax it out. Excuse me. I'm down here like hacking and coughing for the first 10 minutes. Oh, I've got a minute left. Jeez. And then it kind of goes away. Or is it my memory that goes away? Alrighty. Let's bring the arms out. We're going to go into airplane. We're going to go to the right. Abdominals are extremely tight. So right now we have 2 cheeks on the chair, 2 feet on the floor. The cheeks on your face are just hanging out over here. Tighten up your core. Abdominals are extremely tight. Okay, now gracefully relax and then bring the arms up. We're going to bring them down before we go to the other side. Shake out. Okay, while we're giving our bodies 30 seconds, we're going to do fist, thumb in and thumb out. Alrighty, let's go back to arms out to the side. We're going to go to the left, and remember your cheeks are on the chair. Let's see, let's distinguish between which cheeks I'm talking about. The big cheeks are on the floor. The little cheeks are up here. Oh, excuse me, the cheeks are on the chair. My imagination went there and I thought, oh no, that's not where we gotta go, no. Okay, tighten. You need to breathe, yes. Okay, let's relax and then bring it back down. There you go, good job. Okay, while we're giving ourselves 30 seconds, let's do piano with the fingers. Okay, let's make a change. We're going to stand up before we do the rest of this. Okay, I'm going to move my chair so I don't kick it because I've only got so much room here. Okay, we're going to separate the feet. We're going to toe tap. We're going to swing. I need to have your abdominals tight. And then hamstring curl. So we're doing the joint check on the knees right now. See, I'm having a good day today. Everybody's, oh yay, she's having a good day. Okay, then stop. Let's do a hula. Your abdominals are tight right now, and hula. And reverse. So right now you are engaging your core area. No, we are not pretending we're doing a hula hoop. Okay, rest. I saw some people using a hula hoop on TV last night, and I'm like, can you imagine? We can't. Well, maybe you can. I should try. Don't you think? Maybe we should have a hula hoop exercise class. I wish I had those things they have in Men in Black so I could erase your memory for like 5 minutes. Okay, we're going to go into some squats. Some of those hula hoops that are exercise hula hoops are heavy and you piece them together. My goodness, if we put them on our waist, we'd probably fall over to the left or to the right, or maybe forward or back. And then if you did get it going around your body, it would be like a washing machine that was out of balance and would start banging around. And I remember when washing machines used to jump across the floor before they fixed it so they wouldn't do that. Alrighty, rest. Many times in the basement in Chicago, the washer would just bounce away from the wall. Okie doke. Let's breathe. Okay, I'm going to bring my chair over. So we've done a little bit with the core already. What I'd like to do is see what you're doing in the balance area right now. So I have to bring my chair over to the left and I'm over to the right. What I'd like to have you do is touch your chair and put most of your body weight on your supporting leg, the left leg, and then take the right leg to the front. It doesn't have to be real high. Now, just touch the chair with your finger. I need to have you engage your abdominals really tight right now because you're going to take your finger off the chair. Now, if you're going to fall over, just touch the chair. Just come up only a little bit. You don't have to bring the arm all the way up here. Okay? Tighten. And then bring it down. Bring it down. Go back the way you came and roll. So how'd you do? I did okay. You don't think I'd let myself fall over in front of you, do you? All right. Support leg. Other leg. Did you feel your abdominals engage? Good job. Finger on. Tighten up the core a little bit more. And when you're ready, just don't touch the chair. Tighten up your abdominals a little bit more. Okay, touch the chair. Bring the leg down and roll. So what's going to help you do this when we're standing up and balancing on one foot is you're going to have to focus someplace, okay? You can't be looking around. You can't even be watching me on the screen in case I move. So once you get into position, and you know you're there, and you're going to take your fingers off the chair, that's when you focus and you do it. But you have to hold that focus. Alrighty, let's go back to the chair. Edge of your seat. We're going to bring our arms out. If you need to be back a little bit right now, that's fine, but edge of your seat's preferable. Okay, we're going to go right. This time I'm going to lift the cheek off. Big cheek. Tighten up your abdominals really, really tight. Cheek goes back down, and then the arms come up and back down. How'd you do? Excuse me. Oh, my arms aren't ready for that. Okay, we're going to give my arms a little break. We are going to take the knees up and down. You're going to hold the right knee up. Did you feel it? It engaged a lot more. Good job. I think I hear you breathing. Keep it up. Okay, bring it down and rest. Start up again. Get your abdominals out of the way of your legs when they come up. Tighten them up. And then you're going to hold your left leg up. And if you're one of those people that have your back against the chair, please get it off. Sit up tall. Thank you. tighten. And now relax and bring it down. Good job. Okay, my arms are ready. Out to the side and to the left, and lift your right cheek. Just the right cheek off the chair. I think I hear you breathing. Keep it up. Okay, very gracefully. Cheek goes down, arms up and then down. Good job. We're going to bring the arms out in front. Feet are in front of the knees. We're going to go back and forth. Please refrain from touching the chair with your back. Let's clarify that. Okay, are you ready? We're going to start lifting. Tighten up your abdominals. Okay, let's rest. Okay, feet in front of the knees, arms out to the side, lean back and come forward. Touch the fingers underneath the legs. Now, your body parts around the tummy area might touch your lap right now, but I want your abdominals off your clothing, please. And remember, you are a bellows. Okay, now we're going to go and we're going to hold it up and bring it down. Up and bring it down. Up and down. Try not to touch the back of the chair with your back, please. And remember, there's more to this. Okay, let's bring it down and rest. Give a massage to the shoulder areas if you need to. Or if you need to massage the cheeks out a little bit. The thighs, the knees, go for it. Okay. Bring the arms out to the side. We're going to start on the left side this time. We're going to bring it over to airplane left. Lift the cheek and the foot. You need to engage your core really, really tight right now, okay? Because you don't want to fall. And you want to concentrate on having your arms straight like a broomstick. Breathe. Now gracefully, the foot goes down, the cheek goes down, and you go back to where you belong. Breathe. And you will find, especially with today's class, that you get some aerobic activity in. It's not aerobic, it's more anaerobic, but you're going to get your heart rate up, which is good. Okie doke, other side. Dip, lift, and lift. Now I need to have you concentrate on all the things I've drilled into your heads. Your abdominals need to be sore right now. Okay, let's bring the foot down, cheek down, arms down. Good job. I'd say give yourself a pat on the back, but you know, to do that's going to hurt. Here, give yourself a pat. Alrighty, now we get to do those other ones that we were doing, and we're going to get moving, and then we're going to hold them. I need to have you make sure that your abdominals are tight when you do this. You need to be breathing in harmony with your body when you get into that hold position. And that means even if I get into my position before you do, get into it when you're ready, okay? I need to have you promise me that because you are in control of your body right now, okay? What my control is relative right now. All right. Bring the arms out in front. You're going to go back and forth. Remember, as you come forward, you breathe out. And then we're going to start lifting the legs when we're ready. And never feel that you have to keep up with the instructor. I have told you before that when I'm taking a class, more than likely, I'm not keeping up with the instructor. It hasn't been that way for like at least 20 years, and I've been in the industry for 20 years. Okay, when you are ready, you know where we're going with this. We're going to hold up both the legs at the same time. You just engaged your abdominals really tight, and you pushed your cheeks down into the chair so hard. 4, 3, 2, let's go another 4, 3, breathe, 2, 1. Now gracefully come forward because you are in control. Good job. I wish I could be there to see your smile. Oh, I did it. Okay, now you have to do this one. Remember to breathe. We're working the abdominals, so make sure they're tight. Lift. When you are ready, we're going to hold it. Okay, you engaged your abdominals, good. You pushed your tush into the chair, good. Now breathe, smile. Okay, now gracefully, you come down. Good job. Okay, let's get a drink. Well-needed one. Excuse me, I apologize for that. I'm serious right now. I do apologize for that. In the event that you do not have a ball or bucket and you want to do my cardio drumming classes on my Facebook page, you can call. This is if you're a member of the COA, okay? Call the COA, and I'm thinking that Ruth and I talked about this, that you could borrow a ball and bucket, and there are drumsticks, but it would be a loaner, okay? So if you want to do that, and you want to do my classes on my Facebook page, call up the COA and have them connect you to Ruth, and say, Cathy can't remember, but did you say that we could use a ball and bucket and a pair of sticks for her classes? Oh, every once in a while I like to get myself in trouble. All right, let's breathe. Let's turn our heads side to side, stopping in the center. I am gravitating toward Monday morning at 11 o'clock. Oh, that's set in stone. It's not that I'm gravitating toward it. Okay, I will do Versa tubing and yeah, those other things, the bands. Ooh, short-term memory loss. Versa tubing, Versa 8s, and bands. I'll do a small tutorial and then I'll do a little class. So that's on tap for Monday on my Facebook page. My name's across the top of this video, okay? That is so unfortunate for me. Alrighty, I am really sorry, but we have to stand up. If you need your chair for balance, make sure that you keep it close by. I'm going to move mine out of the way. Alrighty, so this is the part that we all love during this class, okay? It's where we tighten up our different muscles and we have to hold them until we just hurt. I just love this one. Okay, so you do know that this is the gluteus area. We've got gluteus maximus, minius, and medius in there. Okay, big muscles, alrighty. So when they're loose, they just kind of hang out there. When they're tight, they go up like that. Loose, tight. And you can feel it. It gravitates down to the knee. So when you lift your tush, did you notice the legs move? Alrighty. So when we're doing this, I'd like you to experience that, okay? Think about what's happening with the rest of your body when you're doing that, okay? Instead of thinking about how much you hurt when we're doing the abdominals, okay? So, what I'd like to have you do right now is loose tush, and now tighten it. I don't want the abdominals tight right now. I want you to isolate it in your gluteus maximus, okay? This you can do in the grocery store. You can do it while you're putting gas in your vehicle. Nobody's going to know it except me if I'm standing behind you. And obviously you know I look at things like that, right? Okie doke, let's release. Shake it out. Okay, so that's your gluteus area, all right? Now we're going to go into the abdominals, and some of them go up like this. Some of them go around. You can stretch your psoas muscle in the front, and it goes all the way to the back with the connecting stuff. So, alrighty, right now, and I don't like doing this, but I do it for the sake of my classes. This is a loose abdominal right there. Alrighty, that's tightened. Heaven forbid you ever see me in public with it like that. I pride myself on my tight abdominals. Have had 3 C-sections. My body looks like it, but the inside is really tight, okay? So, let's practice. Loose, tight, loose, tight. We're just doing the bottom. How you doing? You know you should have a mirror there so that you can look at it. I get to look at my tablet. Alrighty, let's stop. So that's the lower transverse area. And there are different names of the muscle groups in here. I like to make it simple. Let's go lower transverse, upper transverse, okay? So the upper part is up in here. And you see how it's kind of just hanging out? And then it gets tight. Did you see that? Alrighty. There. Alright. So that's where that is at. Now we're going to isolate that and we're going to tighten it, okay? And release it, tighten it, and release. Now you may have seen people in the classes before. It doesn't happen too often in my classes. When I tell them to tighten the upper body like that, they go like this. That's not what we're doing. We're tightening in here. Alrighty. Okay, so let's do gluteus maximus. Get it nice and tight. You are going to breathe through this. Do not hold your breath. Okay, now you're going to isolate it in the lower transverse. So all of this is tight. Doesn't that feel good? Woo! I have a new word, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Instead of doesn't it. Doesn't that feel good? It's my hood language. Grew up on the south side of Chicago. Alrighty, let's release it. It's only going to get worse. It's going to make you feel so good. Alrighty, so let's do the glutes, the lower, and the upper. Ready? And you have to breathe through this. Do not hold your breath. Okay, ready? Oh, did you see that? I'll do it again. You just keep holding. That is so cool. Now you're going to hold it really nice and tight. You are going to smile. You're going to think good thoughts. seconds on my clock down there. Let's see how long we can hold this. So you can be doing this in the grocery store. No one's going to know it, okay? So if you see me coming near you and say Meyer, you better tighten up. And I'm gonna know it because you're gonna look at me with your eyes crossed. I just know it. Okay, we're tightening. Tighten a little bit more, please. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's engaging more of the muscle groups. Okay, from the top, you're gonna release it. Remember, you better be like this or else you didn't do it right. Oh, that feels so good. So basically what we're doing is proprioception, and we're connecting things that are supposed to work together, okay? All this helps you, like, say if you have to shovel snow or rake leaves or pick up after grandkids. You know, you're walking through a living room and you've got like a gazillion toys in the way. These things help you to do that, okay? So, we're going to do it one more time. Ugly! Alrighty. Tighten up the gluteus area. Now the lower and the upper. The one thing you don't want to do is walk like this. So if you're wondering if a person is doing this, say in the grocery store, say I'm walking into the store and I see you, and all of a sudden you get really tight like this, and you don't move, it's like, oh, she can't see me with my abs untight. Oh no, and then you stand there. The reason you're standing there is because you can't move and keep yourself all tight like this. Tighten a little bit more, and I would go, go girl, or go guy. You know, it's like, or dude. Okay, really tight. From the top, release it slowly. This is the best part. It's like when we come out of a stretch after we've done weight training and you can feel it. This lets you know you're doing it. Okay, let's roll. Good job, everybody. I'm glad you're joining me, and I'm serious right now. It's a good thing that we're doing for ourselves. Okay, get a chair if you need it. I suppose I'll get my chair because the first thing I do, I can't do it without it. I don't want to hurt myself. Okay, so with this one, we're going to go up and down on the toes. So the toes are on the floor, and you go up and down like that. Okay, when you are comfortable with it, you are going to hold it. So hold it, engage your gluteus maximus, your lower abdominals, and your upper abdominals. You are smiling. After a class like this, you need to treat yourself. Maybe a really, really good piece of dark chocolate. Yes. Okay, very slowly you're going to release it and then go down. Roll. Or maybe you're going to have a really good lunch, a salad with some vinaigrette on it or something like that. But treat yourself. Okay, we're going to bring the toes up now. So for this one, you want to make sure that your tush doesn't go out. A lot of people will go like this. I want you to go like this, up and down. So your toes are going up and down. That means that your feet have to be maybe about shoulder width apart. And then when you're ready, you're going to bring the toes up. You're going to tighten up your gluteus maximus, not as much as you're going to tighten up the lower abdominals, okay? I'm not worried about the upper, just tighten right here. You need to be breathing, and the reason my chair is here is I need it right now. I mean, I could take, but it wouldn't last very long. Okay, now very gracefully release the abdominals and then bring the feet down and then roll. Make sure that you're lifting your feet while you're rolling. Loosen up your ankles after that. Okay, I'm going to move my chair. You can keep yours there. Now, I wish I knew how to put disclaimers at the bottom of the page, but I trust that you are not going to do something that you can't do, okay? So if you need a chair there, make sure it's there. Alrighty. So you are going to hang on to your chair. You're going to go to the right just a little bit, and you're going to step back from your chair. You are going to touch it with one hand or two, whatever's necessary, okay? I'm going to choose one. You are going to engage, tighten, and then lift your right leg out to the side. You are breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. If you're touching the chair and you want to just do a finger, do that. If you want to take your hand off, that's fine. But I need to have you engaging your core to produce a balance, okay? Touch, and bring it down, and roll. Okay, fix your seating so that you're comfortable with where you're going to touch. You're going to brace, and then bring the leg out to the side. Engage your core to keep you upright. Make sure that your abdominals are tight. Smile. Thank you. Okay, when you are ready, that's when you start lifting fingers off, possibly a hand, and you're going to balance. Touch the chair, bring the leg down, and roll. Now, one thing I want you to remember is you don't have to lift your feet very far off the floor for this, okay? Okay, case in point now. You're going to be to the right of your chair if you need to be. You're going to brace. You're going to take your right leg forward. Doesn't have to be really far, okay? You are going to take this arm up. Did you feel your abdominals engaged just then? Good job. So you're still touching the chair. And when your body is in harmony with itself, like your brain and the rest of your body, at that point, you can take your hand off the chair and then take the hand out to the side. Remember to focus on something. Okay, take it down. Touch the chair if you need to. Go back the way you came and bring it down. Good job. And some of us, it's a whole lot easier on one side than the other side. Alrighty, so you should be to the left of your chair. Brace. Take that leg forward. Now you might realize right now that your abdominals are not engaged too much. But when you take this arm up here, did you feel them tighten? So you're still touching the chair if you need to. When you are ready, you can drop down to just one finger when you're ready, you can take your hand off the chair and stand like this. We're going to go back the way we came. And then roll. So when you do this class, it's a calculated risk. Because some days you're having a good day and you're able to do these. Today must be a good day for me. No uncomfortableness, I feel confident. But then there are other days you don't. And that's the time where if you're going to do anything that entails balance, you're going to have to, don't second guess yourself, but think ahead, be proactive about how you're going to do things. Alrighty, let's do something on the right side again. Okay, so you want to have your chair somewhere on your left side. You're going to breathe. Please breathe. We're going to take the right knee up, and the foot, you notice, is like it's setting on the floor. Abs are tight. Bring the arm out to the side. When you are ready, you are going to take your hand off the chair, just have a finger there. And if you're able, you're going to take the hand off and hold the body up like this. If you need to stay with your chair, it's your friend, that's okay. But I need to have you using your abdominals, okay? Okay, let's go back the way we came. And roll. Good job. And you know this video is going to be here. If you want to go back and you want to just do parts of it later, all you have to do is get the timeline on the bottom and get your video started, turn it up, or not, and then click the play, and wherever we're at in there, it'll pop up and you can do the exercise. So you can do these later, but if you do, please make sure you're hanging on to something, okay? Other side, support, and then the left knee comes up, and the foot is as if it's on the floor. You're touching the chair with your hand or your finger. You're going to bring this arm out to the side. And when you are ready, when your body is in harmony with your brain, arms out to the side. Bring the arm down and then the leg and roll. You will notice that you've got discomfort in both legs. That's normal. Okay, let's breathe. We are almost through. Oh, I heard that. Too much happiness floating around here. Okay, so now you can either have your chair turned around so that the back of the chair is like right here. You want me to show you? Okay, visual aid. It's like this, okay? So you can have your chair behind you. Remember, the chair is there. It's not going anywhere. It's like there's nothing in the dark that isn't there in the light. Oh, you try and tell any child that, they're not going to believe you. But anyway, we are going to take our foot like this. Now, if you have a knee issue, like right now my knee is swollen in my right leg, you're going to feel some tenderness. Matter of fact, you might feel some tenderness in both legs. But to do this, you want to have your hands on your chair if you need to. Back behind you, yeah. leg is turned out as much as it can be. And then when you're ready, you're going to take one hand and maybe the other hand. This is a version of tree pose. And remember that chair's right there behind you. I'm going to take my push off of it because I know I can do it without. Alrighty. So do the best. And then to come out of this, just bring your arms down. Touch the chair again for support. And then bring that leg around where it belongs. And roll. So I have some inflammation in my knee, which, you know what, as you're aging and you've got either osteo or rheumatoid, there are people that are a whole lot more uncomfortable in this than me. Alrighty, let's go the other way. So most of us can get our leg like that, but the idea is we're going to turn that like that, okay? My tush is touching the back of the chair right now. I'm going to take it off, yeah. Okay, so you take one hand, and then you take the other hand. And if you have to keep your tush up against the chair, that's fine. But if you can just move it forward a little bit, and your abdominals are engaged, and you're smiling. Oh, Mama! I forgot what I was doing here. You know, you have to stay focused. If you start thinking about something else, you lose your balance. Alrighty, I'm back with us. And to come out of this after a few more seconds here, breathe in harmony with your movement, and bring it down and roll. Alrighty, I'm going to put on a different CD because this one is about ready to run out. Get a drink, and we will relax. Okay, we're going to do thoracic stretch. We're going to lengthen out the tush area and the arms, all right? So you're going to face the screen like this. I'm going to go sideways to show folks what they're supposed to be doing. I think this time we'll go ahead and separate our legs for this one. So you use your chair for support and you go back as far as you can. And then you get into the stretch like this, push your tush to the back, lengthen, and feel all that stuff lengthening. Too many things to name. Keep your ears between your shoulders. And now, the last core exercise, woohoo. You're gonna tighten up your abdominals. A hook just came out of the ceiling, and it grabbed a hold of your belly button and is pulling it up. Really tight. Continue to breathe. Okay, now release the abs. Relax your knees. Breathe. Now lift your head when you're ready. Take your time. Remember, tendons come forward. And then you feel everything go back where it's supposed to go. It's like, oh my goodness. Come on. Okie doke, we're back. Shake it out. Some days it is very painful to do that, but it's okay today. Alrighty, let's go ahead and sit down. Make sure before you sit down that the chair is behind your tush. Good job. Let's sit back. Not too far. Hands are on the knees, and we are just going to relax. Now lift your head. You're going to scooch it to the end of the chair. You're going to bring your arms up and you're going to stretch. Lean back. Now gracefully, remember the arms come first. Bring it down. Set your hands on your knees. We're going to roll the back. Oh, somebody's not breathing. Quit holding your breath. Breathe. Okay, now we're going to make a change. We're going to push those muscles forward. And now relax. Sometimes you don't realize what it entails to do this. Okay, we're going to stand up. The right side of your chair. We're going to curtsy today, so we're going to take the inside leg to the front, outside leg to the back. You're going to take your right arm over like this, and now lengthen at the waist and hips. And now lengthen at the shoulders. So in the event you haven't been using your abdominals for a long time, and you use them today, you may feel some uncomfortableness later. I need to have you relax your body now. And then the arm comes up first, and then the body follows it. If you feel some uncomfortableness in your abdominal area, it's probably from the class. It's not anything to be overly concerned about, but it has happened, even to me on occasion. So, you know, you might feel some tenderness. Just kind of rub it out. Alrighty, curtsy. And over, lengthen at the waist and the hip. And now at the shoulders. Continue to breathe. Now relax. And then gracefully lift the arm first. And then when the body's ready, it comes up. Oh yes, unpainful day. Woo! All right. Let's bring our arms up. Clasp. You are going to lean to your left. There we go. And now I want you to lengthen a little bit more in the area that's right here. That's where we're going for right now. Now to come out of this, rest, and then bring the arms up, and then the body will follow. We're going to bring it down before we do the other side. Okay, bring it up, clasp, and lean. Lengthen in the oblique area. That's what we're looking for. A little bit in the latissimus dorsi too. Now rest, and then bring it up, and then bring the arms down slowly. I want you to feel this. That's why we're doing it slow. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's do a massage. Now, very, very carefully, instead of getting on the chair, I want you to just separate and then go down. Get a good stretch. Your knees are bent a little bit. Now, straighten your legs. Increase that stretch. To come out of this, lift your head a little bit. Put your hands on your legs and very gracefully lift from the hips. Roll it out. Forward. And let's finish with a hula. Okay, thank you for joining me. So if you'd like to do one of my classes from Fitness Becomes You, I will be on live on Monday morning reverse. And I will do a short tutorial on the bands and the tubes, and then have a class. It will be an hour, just about an hour. And then Tuesday is back to the Arthritis Exercise Class. It might be total body. It might be total body. Okay. Oh, there they are. I saw at least one bounce through there. Okay, we're going to turn our heads side to side, stopping in the center. We are done. And then the ears to the shoulders. And then nod up and down. So, as I always say, you need to be safe and definitely stay safe. You need to be healthy and definitely stay healthy. Toodles!